Okay, I just had a Walmart order come, and for the longest time here now, they have been like I'm being attacked extremely bad while this guy is at work that I'm renting the room from, um, and not getting any sleep at night. But they're always claiming that I'm across the street, and they're calling the house across the street the neighbors in Oklahoma, and they're not. You know, I'm in the state of Georgia. When I walk outside, my blue dot, it travels, and it looks as if I'm coming out the house across the street. So that's 2842. Um, when I got out here, and I stopped right here, you know, to try and hurry up and take a screenshot of what was taking place, it it quickly went away. Like I wasn't able to capture it. But they're constantly while he's away, because when he comes home, the thing is no different than Kelly Steve. You know, they were acting like they weren't staying at the same place. Like we were both renting apartments in a duplex. They were in the lower apartment, the one beneath me, and I was in the one above them. And the entire time they were acting like they didn't live beneath me while they were making all the attacks that they were making, and pinning their behavior and their activity on me and claiming all of mine. Come on, pup. Someone's walking up the street. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if it's the guy with the two dogs that we had an issue with, pup. Come on. So right now they're in front of the house, covering down on the attacks. Look, they're calling me them, all of them. Okay. And whenever someone surfaces, now remember, legend shows every time someone surfaces, it's to pretty much combat what I'm telling the truth about and making public, as they make sure the truth is isolated, right? So, a couple guys just walk up this street. This street is a dead end, so there's nothing at the end of this road. I don't know where they went from there. Come here, pup. Come here. You stay back here where I can see you. I wonder where they went to. Come, 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 come. Come, come, come. Oh, they're still walking. Those little Mexican folks, the ones that were doing all that witchcraft and voodoo before. So they literally stopped. You seen where they were? Well, maybe you didn't. I don't think I captured that. But when we took off, like by the time I hit the back of the house, by where they were, like parallel, they should have been um, hit where they were had passed the house or whatever, and they hadn't. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. Where's the ball, pup? Where'd you put it? Extreme attacks, extreme witchcraft and voodoo, black magic. So where'd they go? They're taking their time. They're moseying along. Like I said, they're always in place to combat what I'm making public. So they're calling everyone me, and me all the others, which means that my word is always discredited and buried while they acknowledge what all the liars, all the fakes are saying, the Antichrist is saying, okay? And as I said before, the Antichrist is not one, is many, like world population. Look, still calling me them. Every time I'm not showing that they're lying about where I am, they're lying calling someone me. And so guess what percentage of the day that would be? Most of the time, 99% of the time. I don't check my map all the time to see where they're lying and saying I am. I know they're lying about where I am. I find out throughout the day when I'm doing things like scheduling a Lyft ride and an address that's far away from me pops up. They're claiming I'm 2 streets over. That's how you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm always being reminded that they're lying about where I am and who I am. Okay, so I switched my SIM card. I put it in the other phone, the one with the broken screen that I purchased last. I only purchased this phone after they stole the same one like it, because it was part of the terms that he had for me to rent the room, that he needed to be able to get a hold of me, to put the juju on me, and to have the blue dot, to do all the blue dot lies. Like I said, I put the SIM in here. It was fine at first. Now they're using the phone I'm recording with, which is also the same phone. It's just a more current version of it. Phone I'm recording with to not allow the phone service to work. So that means I can't place a call suddenly, and I can't place they're mad because I'm uploading videos at 3 a.m. to YouTube, and that's what they're interfering with. So anyhow, no connection. No connection. And then you see also on this phone that doesn't have a SIM, you can't even turn the mobile data on. And they're using it to lie about which is which. Let's see. I'll just show that. And while the dog is sleeping, they're calling the dog me, suggesting that I'm asleep while they keep me up. That's every fucking night. It's constant. It never stops. The SIM card is in this phone. That's the first time they allowed it to work. But you can imagine it's just because I'm recording. Still not allowing it to work. This is Verizon. That should be all you needed to see right there. And like I said, it was working fine when I put it in. They started complaining about how their intention. They were complaining that, according to their intention, the reason they keep me up at night is so that they can say I'm getting nothing done, and that they're doing something to me, and that they're able to take something from me, and that if I was posting to YouTube at this hour, they wouldn't be able to say that I didn't have phone service. And they're using the phone, obviously, with no service, the one I'm recording with right now, to say that I don't have service, and watching me use the phone with service every day. I literally just paid the bill yesterday, $50. And that was at a wee hour of the morning that I made that transaction, probably 4 or 5 a.m. during the time I had no business being up. doing the same thing to my phone service, not allowing it to work. My data's on, and suddenly it is not working. They got mad when I went to the restroom just now. I told you there is a female that he spends hours talking to on the phone, in Spanish, and he calls her his daughter, and I guess maybe he was on the phone with her this morning when I went to the bathroom. I said good morning like I normally do. I never try to touch him or anything. And he looked right at me, right? And so I repeated myself. He never said anything. He reached out and tried to give me a hug. But he wouldn't say anything because he's acting like, I guess, that I'm not here. But look what's going on with my internet right after that. They got me off the grid, acting like I'm not in the area. I haven't been to sleep. That's why my face ain't swollen. It's 8:50 a.m. They did not let me sleep. They've been attacking me since midnight. Puppy, what is you doing? Come on, man. Cheating the fuck out of me, like when it comes to these apps that are supposed to convert walking and things like that into money. Like, so this is the third time that they have hacked this particular thing so that I can't collect all the points that I made. No, it said something different. It said that I was rewarded. But watch this. Go back. Satan, stop it. No. So this time the feds actually stole my Oklahoma driver's license. So look, last time they removed it from my memory, and I knew exactly where it might have been or whatever. I just didn't know that whether they were gonna play like they didn't have it or not at the gas station nearest where I'm staying, or not as near because it's too near, but so I called. I didn't call them. I went by there the next morning because they're not 24 hours. I went by there the next day. Um, look at what they're doing in my face. This is all since they stole the license. Okay, me filling in the missing the teeth with temporary tooth stuff. That's all brand new. Just just now in today this evening. First video with it. They were mad about that already. Back up. They were mad about that already, but then they started talking about having to put their cars back in the frequencies that they were in out of nowhere. A guy offers me. I think he was. I thought my first thought was that it was a female because that's what the voice sounded like. But then it turned around and had a full beard. Was talking to the female that checked me out. It had a full beard. So then I was confused. I didn't know what it was anymore, and like there was nothing that really um, distinguished whether or not it was a guy or a girl. Um, but like I said, he was talking to because the beard, as you know, was going for being a male, um, was talking to the female that checked me out or whatever. I didn't have to show my driver's license. Okay, I wasn't carded. And I told both of them good night. He said he'd give me a ride. I said, no, that's okay. I have a German Shepherd with me. He said, I mean, as long as you don't bite, you can jump in the back seat. I said, all right. I'll be at the corner. But because I was so confused, I was really just trying to be polite and not like openly reject. I knew once I got to the corner, told him it was my dog was tethered, but not exactly where, that he wouldn't be able to find me, you know, and wouldn't put up much effort to look. Okay, so I go, I get the dog, I waste some time getting the dog or whatever. There's no way it fell out of my pocket. All right. Um, and then suddenly, matter of fact, like even when I left, like they're trying to get me to call there tomorrow because they're trying to act like they had a way of coming across it, but that's not what happened. That is not what happened. Magic is in the mix somewhere, and this time I really think it's gone. Their objective was to make me stay outside in the cold longer. And now, as I walked or whatever, it was literally, particularly once I got on this street and realized it was gone. Like, so the street that I'm going through is the next street over. And realized it was gone. That they started changing my face, you know, because obviously I was angered by it. Okay, but I saw them trying to take advantage of the me being angry and make it looked some kind of way to those that were passing by. And next thing I know, when that wasn't going so well, but I got tired of their efforts, I see them put those lines in my face that you've seen showing in this video. Right now, they're talking about how the elder wanted to pull the same trick that the other elder pulled. The day that happened, um, they did it and covered my traces with his friend who's in the hospital right now that moved in there. Um, so they definitely, made the attack on calling me him. But they were planning on me not cutting through. Okay, just like when we left, we didn't cut through. They were planning on me not cutting through right into the backyard and coming up the street into the driveway in which they were going to call me him. Okay, the guy I rent from. They were going to call me him and act like it wasn't me that they did it to. They said that I'm sabotaging him by not taking the same route I took when I left, and that he's going to put my driver's license right back in my pocket. Come on, Easies. Good girl. Good girl. Say hi. Say hi. Good girl. You're such a sweet girl. Oh, it's okay. He'll be home soon. Okay, so this morning, I told you they stole my driver's license last night. I got back around 9:30 last night with the dog. Shortly after I got in, he arrived, and he had 4 pieces of clothes for me. Remember I told you, with him, he's trying to do everything that I either research. Remember I said this about Upland Avenue too. So they're acting out the things that I research, and things that they see me do, or see me think to do, not that they see me do, see me think to do, and then they'll try to make sure I don't do it. So I mean, in a lot of cases here lately, mostly that's been with food. Like for example, they saw me think to purchase carrots. The day the carrots come, he shows up with carrots also. And it's been like they see me think about paprika. Suddenly there's paprika in the cabinet, and just other things. So they're acting it out as him to call him me. The last of my clothes arrived yesterday, okay, from Amazon, and he shows up with 4 pieces of clothes for me. I he he kept telling me they were clean, and I asked him about the tags, and he didn't have a response for that. But he was telling me they were clean because he saw me smell the crotch, and they are Goodwill clean. Okay, the clothes are Goodwill clean. Anyways, and they fit. He gave them to me and told me they were a gift, but he said he had a laptop he wanted me to look at. He got it from someone that's selling it. Told them that I might be interested, and he can get them to give it to me for $100. And I told him I wasn't interested. He seemed really a little, some kind of way about it. Like it bothered him a little bit, like he was betting on it in some way. But they were talking about how he's always so happy. You've heard this also over the past. There ain't been a lot of guys, y'all, because they wouldn't let anything come in contact with me, okay? But their lowest, most filthy things. But when they see them thinking about me, they get offended, and they start wanting to do things to not have to think about me. And so that's been a complaint really all week. Today is Thursday. That's been a complaint all week. And let's say, it was here and there. Not really. No. Since he's seen my vagina, it's been a complaint. That's when it started. And it's been heavy. Like, they complain about it all day. So they said this morning I was supposed to cook breakfast, but I slept through the alarm. Crashed, okay, after not having sleep for so long. And I'm talking about we're in like double 3 digits in hours, okay? Like my planner will tell it. But they it's not that they're accepting that my answer, because I said sometimes there's probing and sometimes there's like the intent to force me into something. It's not really like if you don't do this we gonna kill type thing right now. It's more like probing, I guess. And they know that my answer won't change to no sex, okay? So they told me, they said that I wouldn't believe, they said that as soon as a particular group of demons find out that I'm somewhere, not that I'm somewhere, find out that I won't have sex, they go on their way, okay? And no longer interested in using the identity that they were given to see if they could have sex with me. They said that when they put them others, demons back, the other group back, that they were going to demolish everything. They said that already they are destroying his finances, trying not to be in the same headspace. They said that they have him thinking that I have money that I don't have, and making sure that I'm not able to get the money that I should have. And they said that back to the demolishing thing, they said that I'm not going to believe how they will have sex. They will bring someone in and have sex to see if they can get me to say, it was like they would get me to say, it's not getting me to say that I care, but like they want to feel like I care. And I told them, I said, y'all are scientists and y'all are behind all these things. Like, y'all know I don't give a fuck. And I said, go right ahead, like, because you know what I'm gonna do. They were trying to get me. They said that when it happens, they don't want me to record. And they said that I won't be able to believe that I'm hearing them have sex while they've been trying to have sex with me and make me think that they're not having sex with anyone. Oh, and yes, one of the most important parts about them having sex, and making sure I hear it, is to pin it on me. Okay, so they were, no different than the hotel type stuff, right? And they're calling his blue dots mine and acting like I work and all kind of stuff. Relieving him from pain and everything. Like, he's not in the condition he should be for his age. But they said that they've been complaining. Okay, like, and this is just the last couple days, not like them complaining about not being able to not think about me. This is just the last couple days. They kept saying that they're gonna have to put someone
in his bedroom that he keeps asking me to come into. They said they're going to have to put someone in there, and they're going to have sex with someone in there in order to try and claim that it was me and that I had sex. They're still attacking me. Something else insane. They're gonna put that I'm not gonna believe it when they put the cops in this area. So the street that I'm on, the way they be attacking out here is so crazy. The street that I'm on is a dead end. Okay, imagine that. Look at my life, this story, and that part, dead end. Anyways, that I wouldn't believe it when they put the police on the street. That they were gonna have to put police on the street to come and see me, but not literally. Like whenever they say that, they mean that they're gonna surface in front of me as the cops, and that they'll do something very strange and odd. But it has nothing to do with us coming in contact with one another. It's just they'll sit and they'll watch me. They come and they take notice of me. But they said I wasn't going to believe that. They've been saying that for days. They were saying that they were going to put so many people on this street just now. That's what I wanted to know. And it's weird because think about it. Look, the whole 5G thing, the curses, and apps and all that stuff. Like, without they were demolishing my 4G network. I hadn't had a 5G network since March last year. And then they sold the iPhone. I was with T-Mobile, remember? And they covered down as the Neanderthals that used to stay at the house. That you've been using my address and everything. The ones that I purchased the house from. In fact, I think it's his kids or something. But they started having T-Mobile mail. They had just opened a T-Mobile account. It was having it sent to my address to claim my activity, okay? Out of total town and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, that they couldn't do that. I filed a complaint, all kind of stuff. Federal complaint, all right? A complaint on a federal level. The 5G thing. So look, otherwise, the only reason I'm disclosing more details is because now I have a video maker app, okay? Which means that I could do something similar to what you've seen last year and more previously, like divine disclosures, okay? So remember in the beginning, I did this divine disclosure. And that's when I could easily note anything that was being said or done to me and not have to worry about whether or not it could be taken out of context, because I could put all the clips together, which means you get to see before and after, okay? Like, imagine seeing this by itself, this 3-minute video right now, and not having none of the other parts. It's not that I'm speaking plain English. It's not that it don't make sense, but we live in a world full of dummies that will easily lie about something and take it out of context. Okay, more details. The day I paid him rent, the first, which was a Sunday. The day I paid him rent, he asked me to borrow $1,000. I told him I didn't have it. Right now, the kids are complaining. They're cursing and spelling. I had just said I was going to cook because I've been watching the seniors, do shit that don't make sense, like at the stove. Like how they're running his gas, and I know that he'll turn right around. He's kind of like, they call it bipolar, but it's just like, when they put a certain group of demons in, they come and act a certain type of way. And meanwhile, the other ones just be parlaying like it don't fucking matter. Okay? But I said to myself, he gonna lose his motherfucking mind when he see his gas bill. And both of them have left the stove on. His friend, when his friend first got here, and him the night before last. And I turned it off. Both times I turned it off. His friend is 57, he's 61. The feds are complaining right now about the gas bill. They said they can't get me out of these financial headspaces. They're complaining about not being able to delete my funds. They say he tried to sell me the laptop to, get me off, to make me have $100 less. And they're complaining about the gas bill right now. I said, we just went over that contract. I read it out loud to him. The one that I drew up to rent here from him. Terms, manage your plan on your terms with everything. And part of the terms is like, I'm not, the utilities are included. And I wasn't even gonna, like I said, use the stove at all. The only reason I went against that is because his friend is in the hospital. His friend has been in the hospital since last week. It's been about a week. His friend has been in the hospital, the guy with cancer. So they're complaining that that they want me to pay the gas bill. Yesterday he called me, and he came back. He forgot his wallet. He came back, and I offered to cook him breakfast, okay, because I had told him the night before that I would, okay. And there's a background story on why I would even offer that too. You have to see the video about it. But he came back, he forgot his wallet. When he was here, he asked me, he said, will you find a gas bill and let me know how much I need to let me know what I'll need to do to pay half of it, just the past due. He said, I don't want them to cut the gas off. I said, okay, no problem. And so I had a delivery yesterday. It went to the mailbox. And I saw that he had plenty of mail in there. Keep in mind, this is also the same day that Asher, Oklahoma contacts me about my mail in Oklahoma. Okay? And tried to lie. Look, let me tell you something. That's when you know a bitch is running a covert lie on you. You can mix up morning with the afternoon, but you can't mix up the afternoon with the morning. So it could be in the afternoon and you still be saying good morning, but you ain't never seen a motherfucker in the morning and you just got your ass to work talking about no good afternoon. The bitch was running a covert lie. And then the feds got mad about how I handled it and was talking about how she wasn't supposed to contact me. Yeah, puppy, move. I'm puppy. Move. Move, puppy. Move. It didn't sit your body all on me like that. Anyways. In the contract, it says that I am not responsible for the bills that is covered in the rent. It's included, and that is his responsibility to pay the appropriate parties, the gas bill, the light bill, the whatever bill. All right. When he asked me to find a bill and let him know, he did not ask me to pay it. The feds are asking me to pay it, okay? Covertly. That's what's taking place in secret. And then they'll send someone, they'll show their asses up overtly and have an attitude about it. Okay? It was him and his friend running the gas up. And look, I told you they both left the stove on once. Both 2 hours or more. But that's not why I'm saying they ran it up. They do stupid shit. They'll boil water for like no reason. You fell, puppy. He fell off the bed. They do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And then be cooking every day. You got bad food hygiene shit going on. Don't eat the leftovers instead of be cooking the next day, just wasting food, and you know, and stay at that motherfucking stove. Both of them, they stay at that damn stove. It's like they're doing something on purpose, but then, you know what I'm saying? You want to look for the one that's not doing it and contributing to it to like make up for it. And I'm not that. I'm not that. A video came up missing yesterday. He wanted to know if that blind could be open. You know, while he was wanting to see the dog. And I'm budging on allowing him to see the dog and making it a space where the dog can roam around him for a reason. Okay. But he wanted to see him. And I told him, I said it's a screw because that's the same thing I wanted to know. But he was going to leave it like that so he could look in wherever he wanted to. And I told him, I said, no. I said, put the screw back in it because I don't feel comfortable not being able to control it from my side. He said, there's not one on your side. I said, no. I said, I don't, since I can't control it, just put the screw back in. Because why would it need to be accessed by anyone from the outside? So that was that. So he just called me. He said if I come and pick you up, it's dry skin. My nose, look, is dry. They're tearing my face up, trying to put wrinkles on me that you can see and not see at the same time. Anyways, I can't wait till this blends in a day or two. I need to remake it. It's not long enough. Anyways, ask me, would I go with him to pick Pato up from the hospital? He said something's going on with the insurance, that the hospital told him something's going on with the insurance and that they can't care for him or take care of him anymore, and that he needs to go and get him. And he said we'll go. And I told him, I said, I don't go to hospitals. I said, I've lost too many people to the hospital. Like, and he asked me, but he tells me about the insurance stuff. And I told him, I said, I guess so. I said, but I'm not going in the hospital. I said, I'll wait outside. He said, yeah, I just need you to drive his car back. Y'all, I don't have glasses. But you know, more and most importantly, this is them too. Them also trying to put the juju on me. The same vehicle, like, is where they for days. Okay, like this is right after they stole my driver's license yesterday. Mind you. Okay, for days. They've been talking about how they need to get me in a moving vehicle. I never ride with him. Like I've been in his vehicle, in the vehicle with him once since he met me and picked me up, thinking I have sex with him. And I've been here over a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they be attacking me all day trying to make sure I don't leave the house. Complaining about needing, about how I was driving everywhere and they were trying to paint me as non-drivers, and now they're going to have an issue with me not driving, and that he has no issue with me walking. So suddenly they've been trying to get me behind. Like at first it was just moving wheels, okay, because they were trying to support the lift ride
stuff, like everything they had done with that. But now it's like me driving. Okay, so look, last night when I went to the liquor store, I told you, like, I don't know where this, I think it was a trans gender thing. It's going to, it has facial hair, so it's going for being a male. Okay, asked me, told me, like, volunteered to give me a ride, and I told him, I said, no, it's okay, I have a German Shepherd with me. And he was like, it's all right, long as it don't bite, you know, it can jump in the back or whatever. But literally right after that, Fed stole my driver's license. And then today he asks me, the same one that don't want to see me drive, like he wouldn't let me borrow his motherfucking car to pick up my dog, and he has one that's sitting out there all the time. There's a car in the driveway. He knows I'm used to driving, that I have a Mercedes and everything. And he don't give a fuck. But he trying to fuck me. You see what I'm saying? Fucker literally be trying to make sure I don't be on no four wheels. But he's trying to fuck me. Pato's Mercedes is a piece of shit. He has an SUV. But it's, I consider it a piece of shit. It makes a sound. You know, when he told me about it, I had him ask him, because he was translating for us. I had him ask him, I said, ask him, you know, what's wrong with it? And he claimed that nothing was wrong with it, that all it needed was some transmission oil, right? And I said, so what's the sound? Where's the sound coming from? And then I tried to mimic the sound that I've been hearing from the vehicle. And he asked him, and then he asked me how I knew. Not the guy trying to sell the car, but Richard asked me how I knew. He was like, and I told him, I said, I heard it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just from being in passing, him arriving when I'm outside or something, I heard it. Also, Juju. Last night while he was at the hospital, he sent me photos of him. Okay? Like, put me in the mix. All right? Also, see, this is a shit I could not ever do if I weren't doing this device. I'd be left with so much to say, you know, because like they're attacking me while I speak. When I'm done recording, the stuff that I wanted to say comes back to mind. But I also uh oh shit, that's what it was. Also, he was whispering, talking to somebody in the background when he called me. Look, I I don't know why he called me. He's at work right now, okay? He has people that works for him. He could have asked someone at work to do it instead of coming here to get me. It's one of those things like now the feds are talking about how he's attempting to establish someone else as me. They said that he'll call her and he'll ask her something and then it'll never happen. And they said he before that, she said, one of the females said, let's put that car on the side of the road like we supposed to, because she making them realize that she couldn't get in her car without us attacking it. And then they want to ask her to drive someone else's car and nothing happens. They said, that's what she said. But then they started talking about how he's trying to establish, he called me to establish someone else as me, and then will show up at the hospital and put someone in the car that's not me. So look, the guy, he can't walk or anything. He smells like his poop bag is leaking. All right. And yeah, we just got back a little bit ago. His buddy didn't come with him and he knew. So while he was still sitting in the car, couldn't get out, I called him. I said, did you know that he's not able to walk on his own? Like, and he said, really, like, just like he didn't know, like he didn't witness the same thing happen when they put him in the car. So he's in here, he's on the recliner. He asked for some water.
Anyways, that's all in a text message, and that's where he'll be. I told him, I said, when you get home, you're gonna have to clean his poop bag for him because he's not in any condition to do it. He's gonna die here, and I probably won't get to do it. I really wanted to put in that last video was how they changed my complexion. First thing I did when I got in the car was I put the visor down, okay, because the sun was shining. Look at what they did to my complexion just from driving back here. They darkened my skin. And the sun never hit my face. He saw me touching on my face from how bad it was. They were heating it up. Oh, puppy. Taco, were you calling me before then?
Sí, food, food,
Broth?
no acid,
Food?
food acid.
You want me to make you some?
No,
Richard has food in the
¿Ahora
yeah.
¿Why is that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look, I don't know if he was calling me before I heard him or not. But when I opened the door, he said, Tequila, come here, like he speak English. So what I just gave him, or what I'm making, is, oh, my back camera. You know, I got this phone case. It's kind of cool. You can slide this thing over the back. So anyways, that's somebody else like that motherfucker speak English. Clear as day, but I just made him some, put him in his friend's bowl, some chicken and chicken broth that his friend made, and put it in the microwave. Told you they be doing crazy shit. If he was up and able, he would have put it in a pot, in a smaller pot, and put it on the stove to warm it. I will not. I ain't even supposed to have to do that. The underpass of the door, where he said he was thinking to put a door.
the guy that works for him, I went like this. I said, Richard. Richard said, hi. I said, hi. And went like that, like to hit at him, but I missed. Oh, y'all, and guess who didn't bark? Guess who didn't bark when he heard all this foreign activity? Huh. And I have him out there in the storage space area, like where his mom maybe goes to the garage or whatever. I have him out there like tethered. I don't just have him out there where he can roam like he wants to, which is always been the case since he's been here. I have him tethered. Okay, I'm not gonna allow him to be in this room ever. Behind the type of fucking witchcraft, I caught the dog pulling when I walked out. I told him, I didn't hurt you. How are you? How are you?
Why you do that? Why you let that door open? You know he was after me.
Richard, look. Okay, I'm sorry. No, look, I just got done doing dishes. Do you want breakfast?
Huh?
You already eat, right?
Want my feet, my food.
Okay.
Hey, put him with the barrel, make sure that not gonna, and let it come out, cause I don't want this here after me here. I'm not gonna, I was not gonna run. I was not going to run.
Look, I think it'll be
But
okay.
just, I don't, hold on.
Okay.
Butter is not.
I think some type of way, maybe feel some type. Oh man, why was that the last damn song I listened to? Heard you wanna fuck me, know you feel some type of way. Mr. CEO, it's what my time. Listen, y'all, listen to the words, okay? In your heart, get your hope. Still smell like shit in here. Hi, you. You okay?
He's got a lot of pain. I just feed him.
I know.
Feeding him.
I know he's in.
Dile a tequila si quiere.
Huh?
Dile a tequila si quiere para todo.
Yo tengo, me dio mal.
What he's saying?
He want to know if you got some pain pills.
I wish. But he's in a
Huh?
he's in bad shape.
He don't need to. He just got finished. I just feed him.
He ate again. He ate twice.
No, pain.
Oh,
He just
pain.
don't want to feel pain at all. Just stay where you are. You don't need to go nowhere.
Look. Can you blame him?
Huh?
Can you blame him? Pain is horrible.
I got a lot of things in top of my head.
I know.
And look, the screws. Thinking about go back to.
Look, I felt bad for calling you, like, and texting you. Because I know you have to be at work.
Listen, you're gonna see a miracle here for God, and I believe God is gonna do it. Hey, but, ¿a dónde están las píldoras que tenías el otro día?
¿Las qué?
Las píldoras que yo te traje, la esa. No te las tomaste todas y sí. Es que tú
Can't
dependes.
do it.
Ok, aquí tengo una para el dolor. Pero espérate. Hey, aquí me dieron 6. Pero no puedes estar tampoco tomando cada 5 minutos. Ahora para acostarte, Yo voy por esa señora y la traigo para que hable con vos. No tomen nada viejo, hey.
I'm sorry, Yusuf. Essie.
What you want?
I think
I'm just gonna go see a lady.
I think I'm gonna take him for a walk.
Huh?
I think I'm gonna take him for a walk.
Let me
A short
give
one
him
though,
something.
not a long one. Get puppy something?
I just got a piece of chicken. I want to give it to him.
Oh.
Hey, acá tengo una, pero eso está no. Voy a ir por esa señora igual.
Y'all know there's no God, therefore there will be no miracles, okay? And I don't know if you heard me when he said what he said, but I said science can't help him. Nope, nothing can help him. And I think that's because the pastor was here. Watch this.
Hey Richard, I meant to ask, was that the pastor?
The one came?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of figured he might be praying for pot.
He did.
I thought so. You know, I don't speak the language, but sometimes you could tell.
Yeah, he did. He prayed for him.
Evangelist? Puppy, you broke in.
Why did you break in? Why did you break into here? Don't break into my space no more. You're never sleeping in here with me again. Me and you have broken up officially, buddy. It's over between us. And I'm about to give you to your people.
No, no, es que le di comida y lo bueno que no atrapó cada. Eso es lo importante, Karen. Vamos a esperar, vamos a creer en Dios. Voy a ir a hablar con una señora, ¿ok?
We got into not a heated debate about Jesus, the lie. And he relinquished, the idea of being committed to Christ, me being white, but he would my feminine, like not me being a woman. He's like, and it's weird because, like I told him, the devil will make you relinquish your common sense or whatever. And I did do a voice recording. But y'all see all them voice recordings they sold last year? So I'm like, man, if I don't convert that to a video soon and put it out there, there's no telling what'll happen to it. And it's not massive in details, but there's a few things that you might or might not want to know. It just depends on how much you want to know. You get what I'm saying? But y'all, he parked his pickup different. He took off in Pato's car that I drove earlier, okay? After trying to call me and establish me the home health aid, all right? Like, he took off in his car. He offered to let me come with him, and I told him no, as I always do when he offers to take me there, because it's always on some, like, some bullshit. Some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not his personal assistant. But, so what happened was, he was like, he was going to see a lady that worked at Walmart about coming to care for Pato. And he said he used to think that she was a witch. He said he used to think she was a witch. And he said, but he don't know, and now he's open to it, and this, that, and any other. It's crazy how much stuff, like just normal day-to-day, like even in the beginning of this, when I was mentioning certain entities, like like what are they called? I mentioned a couple. I was on the whiteboard at the university, and I was talking about all the people that I might need to get rid of these motherfuckers that was putting shit on me. Okay, and the some of those were like if I just say you can't just say black. Who removes black magic? Those are certain type of they're blocking my memory right now. As soon as I stop this video, I'm gonna be able to say the names of them. What those things are called. Anyways, okay, Nugis and Prato had left the light on mine to make sure he could steer me away from the bathroom. He knew no matter what I see it. So that means if I took the dog out, when I'm back, whatever, I see that the light in the bathroom is on. I finally get fed up and because I have to urinate, and I go to use the bathroom and he's not in it. And when I went that way, he was not asleep. And then when I come out, he is asleep or pretending to be asleep. The room door wide open, both lights on. I missed it. Oh, and I did not forget to mention that everything is wrong with that motherfucking vehicle of his that he's talking about, that he mentioned his selling. He mentioned it to me that he's selling. Okay, like the check engine light is on, all kind, 2 or 3 other lights are on. The triangle with the exclamation mark, which means there's some road trash, and like there's something fucked up in the steering. Not even really the steering, but the wheels. Okay, so it's like the other components, and I can't recall what the other light was that I took notice of right away. Could not receive a jump after sitting. They had it connected to a battery. Okay, and that same battery is in that. It's not a real garage, but it's like a garage space right now. That same battery is out there charging right now. They had it hooked up in that car. He had wires that run through there permanently. Okay, to make that motherfucker run. And Richard said to me, I don't know if one of the audio clips caught it or not, you know, that he just was afraid that it might break down on us. And if they got him back right now and while he's pretending to be asleep, like what in the fuck do you think is going to happen? Everything that they do relies on me not sleeping. So after the not heated debate last night, Richard didn't come back. He came back, he put a box of food, and I don't even know if that was him. And let me tell you why. He could put a box of you know, I think they always still get stuff from the churches in the chair, and they left. But this morning, okay, I take the dog out and I come back and I realize he's not there. Okay, so both his vehicle and Pato's vehicle are gone, right? Both vehicles were gone all night. It's 7:16 a.m. He had the guy that works for him come to the house, and he leaves his front door open now. Had the guy come to his house in his vehicle and do something. I saw him running like he was sneaking in and then leaving from the front door. Okay, covert ops. And the dog barked because the dog knew that it wasn't familiar footsteps. Okay,
And when I came from behind the house without the dog, the guy, he doesn't know English well, so all he said was, smiling and laughing, saying that, the dog had alerted or whatever, and he took back off in Richard's pickup. He had just got here. I saw him arrive and depart. Pato in the other room all night without care. And when I went to the bathroom after taking the dog out, Pato was not whining. Behind him lying and claiming who Pato was, leaving us two here alone. Now he has the guy he works with lying about. He put a decoy in place, okay, to lie about where this place is. And on top of that, and the decoy is much younger than him, okay? And on top of that, he's lying. Both of them are lying about where they are. The guy is still out there. The pickup is still out there. I don't know if he was waiting on him to come get him or what, but the guy is still out there, and he is not here. And neither has checked on him. And he's now whining. Do you ever seen somebody act like someone is helping them cheat? I'm not with him. There's his pickup. The guy parked it. Oh, and now the light in Richard's room is on, which means the guy is in Richard's room lying about who he is. I'm fine. Hey. No, just checking to see if you were alright. I was checking to see if you were alright. You didn't walk.
What happened?
I was checking to see if you were alright.
Somebody was trying to bring me a truck because the guy left the truck. The truck need a new battery, so he.
Your truck?
The blue.
Yeah.
He did stupid that truck last night with him.
You slept in it?
Who?
You say you slept in the truck with him?
No. One of the guys came in here yesterday. He left his truck there because his truck not started.
I saw that.
The Nissan.
Yeah.
So I just told him to
take yours?
Yeah, take my truck. And that's why he just brought the truck here a few minutes ago.
You know what? I saw him come because I took the dog out and stuff. I saw him come and run to the door and stuff and take off, but I didn't know he left. I thought something was wrong with you. Look, and when I knocked at your door and was calling your name, you weren't there. You weren't there.
Where?
In your room.
I sleep here. I came with this lady to talk to Pato, and she took Pato because she needed to talk
She
to
took him?
Huh?
She took him? She took him? She took him? He's gone?
She took Pato's car.
Oh.
That way she came back and forth to come over here and feed him.
But Pato's car has been gone since you left.
Hmm?
Pato's car has been gone.
It's wrong.
It's been gone.
She took it last night.
When she come? You told me you were going to see her.
I remember I went to pick her up.
No, his car was gone before you left.
No.
Yeah.
Car
Yes,
is there.
his car was gone before you left.
That's the car I used it yesterday.
Oh.
The vehicle I used it to go get her.
It was gone before you were gone.
No. Carter was there. Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. You okay?
Yeah.
You poor guy.
I'm fine.
Aww. Well, at least you're all right. And Pato's okay, right?
What?
Pato's okay, right?
He sleep all night.
All right.
You see that lion bitch? He came out acting like he was there and he was not there. And he was so bent on doing whatever he did that he didn't lock his room door. So when I came from the bathroom, I opened his door and called his name and he wasn't there. Notice he said he gave his car to a complete stranger. He gave Pato's car to the lady he thought was a witch, so she have transportation to come here and check on Pato.